7-1, look to sweep the season series against the Nashville Predators, who check in tied for dead last in the league at 5-9-2. We're underway, and the puck pried loose for Jeremy Lauzon up to center. He'll rifle it down deep. In fact, I was surprised Dallas didn't re-sign him. Nashville pitching down low, elected to go with Casey DeSmith instead. Here's Roman Josi, a shot to redirect it home from the high slot by Michael McCarron. And Louis, you won't see a prettier tip.
Yeah, high slot tip, McCarron. Get that paddle down. So hard to react for the goaltender.
And it's squirted free to Connor McDavid. Stretch play to Hyman. Lauzon back. Hyman tucked it on net. Another save by Wedgwood. Redirected up to Evangelista. Kulak thought he was high sticked. They call that a follow-through, perhaps. Shea lost it. Puck pulls it down low, and a one-timer right into the chest of Scott Wedgwood to keep it 1-0 Preds.
Stay in the hunt for this puck. Here's a puck that's up for grabs, and a good little touch pass right to Draisaitl for the one.
Checked in the corner. Back to Lauzon. Took a weird hop off the stanchion to O'Reilly to Forsberg. Short side, and a good save made by Pickard. To get the game from the mustachioed Forsberg. Short side on Pickard, only to be repelled.
He's like a fourth forward.
Ekholm up the right-hand side. Here's McDavid looking for 1,000. Rich shot denied. Del Gaiso with a steal with 3.5 to go in this first period. Long toss to Ryan O'Reilly. Checked by Dermott. Again, back in there. Forsberg heading for the net. He whistled one off the goalpost. Almost crashed into his own man Hyman. Had his pocket picked from behind by Sissons. Did not get it out. Zach Hyman to the net. One-timer McDavid and off the pads of Wedgwood.
Been a couple funny hops here for the Nashville Predators, and both of them led to great chances. This one a one-timer by McDavid.
Across the Nugent-Hopkins, Bouchard. McDavid. Draisaitl. McDavid. Draisaitl back to McDavid. Shoots denied by Wedgwood.
Last play just would not let Leon Draisaitl make one of those plays, but they still have found their chances. That's the best one on this power play. Right down Main Street on a beautiful pass by Draisaitl to McDavid. He tries to go blocker. Denied by Wedgwood.
And one of those starts came when Saros wasn't quite ready for the start of the regular season. Otherwise, obviously, he would have been the opening night starter, having signed the big ticket in the offseason, an 8-year, $62 million extension.
The puck loose in situations.
Here's McDavid trying to create. Centers for Draisaitl. Denied by Wedgwood. Back to Kulak. Drop off for Nurse. Draisaitl saucered it over to McDavid. Through the stick of Nyquist, but when he tried to give it back to Draisaitl, was turned over. Nyquist fighting through as Marchessault ran into his own man and then gave it away to Nurse. Now Draisaitl with McDavid, 2-on-1. Draisaitl across. One-timer score! 1,000! A player for the ages. Bounces free, McDavid, centering pass, spinning Nugent-Hopkins. Janmark, back to Kulak. Nurse fires and scores! Perfectly placed underneath the bar and over the right shoulder. It's 2-1 Edmonton. And that's Nurse's first goal of the season. He had had the second most shots without a goal up until that point.
And then it's just moving it around into the bumper position. Nothing there. Move it back out. Off the bench, you're going to see a nice pass from Kulak to Nurse. And he just fires this from a sharp angle. Upstairs, up over top of the right shoulder of Wedgwood. I mean, that couldn't have been placed under the bar. It actually kicks bar, I believe, and finds its way in. You can see that reaction from Wedgwood afterwards. Perfectly placed on.
He's getting closer to that elusive first goal. Dermott back to Draisaitl. Hesitation move right around LaRue. Cross ice. Henrique. Couple of looks. Couldn't get it cleanly on a stick. Stetcher. Centering pass and stuffed. Point blank. Wedgwood robbing Henrique. Bouchard finds Perry. Back to Bouchard. Looking for a lane. Instead to McDavid, jitterbugging to the net, stopped by Wedgwood. I mean, you want to know why Edmonton's trying to go 14-1-2 in the last 17. Look at those three. Here's a one-timer ripped by Henry and Skinner off the glove of Wedgwood.
How hard he shoots it. It's Skinner on the entry, makes a nice little drop pass for the first chance, and Wedgwood gets a big chunk of that slapper from Henrique, which is labeled top shelf, and then the blast from Kulak drops a bit as well.
McDavid off the missed wrister from Bouchard, short side, and Hyman, he wanted to elevate that up over top that right shoulder, Louis. Couldn't get it plastered by Nurse around the boards. It's going to be held in by Nell. Guyso in front, short side, and Pickard, a tremendous save on Evangelista.
It's been hard to defend, but Nugent Hopkins takes it away.
Nurse defending Forsberg well at the line. Janmark and Brown short hit, and Janmark denied. Wedgwood, another tremendous stop.
For Marchessault and Nugent Hopkins, a good defensive play. Drive to the net on a beautiful pass.
Video of which, by the way, has been procured for posterity, Louis. We have blackmail for Gene forever. Off the face-off, it's hammered down the ice. Shen did not hold the zone, and that's a 2-on-1. McDavid and Hyman. McDavid, wait, shoot, save made! Wedgwood again! That's on goal tonight.
Yeah, he stopped 6 of them. But this is just excellent here. Full speed down, watch him slam on the brakes, bang. And that opens up the passing lane, but also allows him to really generate some good torque on this shot as he tries to go.
Edmonton in search of its first three-game winning streak of the year. Jeff Skinner off the rush, blocker save, rebound smacked out of midair by Derek Ryan. Forsberg squeezed it back to Roman Josi, who spun wide open Lazon. A blast and a save, Pickard, rebound, and it stayed out. Boy, Stamkos was right there on the doorstep. David hits the 1,000-point mark. How about that goaltending from Mattias Ekholm? Evangelista. Inside to Tomasino. Centers off the pad to Pickard. Backhander nudged, and Pickard able to come up with it. Here's Nugent Hopkins inside. Emberson winds and fires that one. Bumped free and cleared ahead for Cole Smith, bidding for the equalizer. Scores! Slipped it through Calvin Pickard, and we are tied at 2 with less than 3 minutes to play. Smith and McCarron, Louis.
Yep, and we've seen this build a little bit here for the Nashville Predators. There was a play similar to this earlier in the game. Guy in behind. They were able to recover and take it away. This time, though, you're going to watch Smith. He takes off as soon as he knows it's going to be possession for his defenseman. He rushes up the ice, picks up the puck, and the bench screamed again. This one was a little late, though. He's in behind, and he finishes this one as he jams that one through Calvin Pickard. Head up the whole way. And I don't know if that
out there with Draisaitl now loaded up with McDavid and Hyman down the stretch. It's McDavid breaking free, denied again by Wedgwood. Game tied at 2. He's at 1,000 points, but here he's stoned by Scott Wedgwood. Knife down low, Adam Henrique, 2 seconds, and we're heading for overtime. Deadlocked at 2 apiece, and this is where Leon Draisaitl has shined all year long, including earlier this week.
A terrific shift, follow-up shift. Nugent Hopkins, Hyman, and Ekholm just hemmed in the Islanders. And once that trio jumped on the ice afterwards, it was quickly in the back of the net.
Forsberg trying to snake one through to Josi and had it picked off. Ekholm will challenge him. Snap a pass to Hyman. Shot denied by Wedgwood. McDavid, Draisaitl, and Nurse, and now Nurse and Draisaitl up ice. Nurse will join the rush. Here's Draisaitl waiting. McDavid, shadowed by Forsberg, shoved him free, one-timer score! Darnell Nurse! Edmonton 3, Nashville 2, in overtime!
And then just built it seemed every single shift. There was dangerous players on the ice creating dangerous plays. And this is an absolute beauty of a pass by Connor McDavid. Great job by Draisaitl to hold, gets it to McDavid, and the spin no-looker right to Darnell Nurse, who smashes it home for an overtime game-winning goal, his 2nd of the game. And the big celebration afterwards, and the night where Connor McDavid registers his